Hello friends, welcome back to my channel. Polar bear versus Barbary lion. Who would win in a fight between these two titans? Is really Barbary lion defeat a gigantic polar bear? If we search past history, then observe few deadly accounts of lion versus polar bear. The polar bear is the biggest land carnivorous mammal on this planet. The polar bear is the largest bear species in the world and the Arctic's top predator. They are a powerful symbol of the strength and endurance of the Arctic. The polar bear's Latin name Ursus maritimus means sea bear. It's a perfect name for this majestic species which spends much of its life in around or on the ocean, predominantly on the sea ice. Recently, the polar bears become our most iconic symbol of climate change. The Barbary lion, Panthera leu, also known as the Atlas lion, is an African lion subspecies formerly native to North Africa, including the Atlas Mountains that is now considered extinct in the wild. This magnificent cat was extinct in wild in 1950. The Barbary lion was considered one of the biggest lion subspecies. They had dark long-haired manes that extended over the shoulder and down to the belly. It is said that they developed the color and size of their manes due to ambient temperatures of Atlas Mountain, their nutrition, and their level of testosterone. So now let's find out who would win in a fight between the king of Arctic versus the king of Atlas. Size and weight. The polar bear are the largest carnivorous terrestrial mammal. They are about 8.4 feet long, measured from the nose to the tip of their very short tail. The shoulder height of an adult polar bear is approx 5 feet 3 inches, and a large adult male can weigh up to 450 to 700 kg, but the maximum weight was recorded up to 1000 kg. On the other side, Barbary lion was the largest lion subspecies. The adult male Barbary lion was about 9.2 feet long from head to tail and 3.3 feet tall at the shoulder. The average weight of adult male ranging between 270 to 300 kg. In captivity, the biggest lion named as Simba that has been recorded around 375 kg. That means in terms of size and weight, polar bear are the clear winner. Habitat. The polar bear are classified as marine mammals because they spend most of their lives on the sea ice of the Arctic Ocean. The polar bear population have been observed almost in North Pole. They are also found in other nations across the Arctic, that is US, Alaska, Canada, Greenland, and Norway. The Barbary lions inhabited the range countries of the Atlas Mountains, including the Barbary coast. Some of these areas included Morocco, Algeria, and Maghreb. The Atlas Mountains had cold temperatures when compared to other parts of the African region, especially in the winter. The Barbary lions lived in small prides, though they are considered extinct in the wild, but few specimens are alive in captivity. Bite force. The adult male Barbary lion can deliver 1000 pounds per square inch of force in a single bite. Oppositely, the bite force of an adult polar bear is approx 1200 pounds per square inch. That means the bite force of a polar bear is much more stronger than a Barbary lion. Speed. The Barbary lion can reach speed up to 80 km per hour, but only for very short distances. The polar bear can reach speed only up to 40 km per hour. So in terms of speed, the lions are far ahead of any bear species. Weapons. Lions have 3.9 inches longer canines and 30 numbers of teeth in their jaws, and a lion's claws can reach length of up to 3 inches long, whereas polar bear have 3 inches longer canines and 42 number of teeth in their jaws, and their claws are shorter and sharper than their brown bear cousins, measuring up to 3.75 inches long. Agility. Without any doubt, the lions are the master of agility, but on the other side, polar bear are not so much agile. Stamina and muscle mass. Lions have approx 62% muscle mass, but they have less stamina than polar bear, while polar bear have more than 72% muscle mass and have more stamina than a lion. Fight. Now we move on to the fighting round. Everyone knows that the polar bear is the biggest mammal's predator on earth. He is on average 300 kg heavier than the lion. Also has a bigger paws and he can stand on hind legs. So how will the lion compete against this monster? Although both species have zero chances of face-to-face battle in wild because of both share different habitat. But in the past there have been some fights between them in captivity with surprising results. An aggressive African lion called Brutus is said to have killed a polar bear in a rapid and savage assault. So it depends on the size of the bear and the lion. A male Barbary lion can take down a bear if the bear is small enough. And another most important factor is location. If this fight happens in icy cold habitat of Arctic, then without any doubt the polar bear can easily win this battle. But if this fight happened in the Atlas Mountain of Africa, then maybe it goes to the favor of lions. And we know that lions live in groups. So if the pride of lions attack polar bear, so there would probably be no way for polar bear to escape. But in 1 versus 1 battle, I will always bet for the polar bear, because the polar bear is much more heavier, larger and taller than a lion. Polar bear can stand on its hind legs, while lions can't really stand properly on its hind legs. Height and weight gives the polar bear a clear advantage, and they can also fight like a boxer. And most important factor is their high stamina. They can fight continuously without getting tired. In terms of muscle, the polar bear scores higher since they are known to shatter the ice with their paws. That is raw brute strength. Definitely the lions would trying to attack polar bear with brute force, but the polar bear thick fur will buffer all attacks. In the end, maybe this battle turning in favor of the polar bear, as the cat displays sign of weariness and fatigue. So at last it has been concluded that polar bear have 70% chances to win this battle easily against Barbary lion. So the winner is King of Arctic, the polar bear. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to like and share.